What's this? What? Tattoo for you present? What's he presenting? I don't know. Oh, it looks orky. We like it, orcs. Well, sorry, gotta go.
Hey guys, Tattoo for You Richard here, and you know what? You heard that video, that intro, right? So you know what we're doing. We're mega bossing it. Big Boss Iron God Bug Eater is about to come to life to stomp his orky goodness across the lands and destroy all those who aren't green. Yeah. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to start the initial build of him. Basically the substructure. Yeah, you'll see. Let's go table down and kind of see what I'm doing, shall we? All right, guys, here we are. Here he is. So, got his big old 60mm honking base. And then all these sprue-tastical sprues. So, and here's your instructions. We all need instructions because, well, sometimes you get lost. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead, pause the video now. I know we just got onto the video. And I'm going to go ahead and cut out all the pieces. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. I don't want to go through here and just kind of throw everything together, obviously. But I want to make sure and make this video a little bit easier to follow. So let's go ahead and pause for a minute. I'm going to start cutting stuff out and getting stuff prepped. Back. All I did so far is I glued the little metal plating into his leg on both sides and then glued his legs together. Like I said, on this video I'm going to do the substructure. I'm not going to put his armor plates on yet. Not going to do anything else like that. Just maybe mainly him, his body and stuff together, depending on how easy it is for me to work with it. So, I can go ahead and do this on camera. Well, semi on camera. So, here's his legs. We're going to put see where these things touch. Where are we going to meet up at? So, interesting how these things go together now. Slightly puzzle. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say slightly puzzle piece fit, but not. Just when I think it's not gluing. Yeah, no, I got my fat hand in the way. Excuse me. I don't have my water in here, so I can't take a drink. And actually, I haven't ate lunch either. That's not good. Can't be skipping meals, duders. That's definitely not good for you health-wise. Trying to get healthy, skipping meals is bad. Because when you do eat a meal, you store it. Put it all away. So, I'm going to glue his body down. Let's get it back in there the way it's supposed to go. Find the proper fit. I think that is it right there. Doesn't feel right. Something's not right. Some pieces aren't lined up proper. Where? Oh, is that what the problem is? Where's that? I think I had left a little piece of the flash on there a little bit, so it wasn't going down all the way. There we go. Probably could have glued his back on first. Probably would have been a lot better and the right way to go, and it is. So, scratch that. I just put glue on that for nothing. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to glue his upper body together first and then mount it down onto the bottom. So his upper body, this is how it goes together. A lot of that holes and stuff is going to be where the armor plating goes. So, let's go ahead and get that down. Some glue on here. Here. Where else are we going to meet up at? Here, maybe? Here? I don't know. I think I just put glue in spots that really didn't need it, but whatever. Right here, on the side over here. Over here, over here, over here. And then it mounts together in some way. What the heck is going on? What did I do wrong? Oh, I'm trying to put it up too high. Haha. Silly fool. Sorry, off camera. This is not easy to put together, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Something is not matching up correct. There. Whatever you do, always remember to dry fit, dry fit, dry fit. Since I only did that halfway dry fit a second ago. Took me a minute to get that on. I got some regular glue everywhere too. But anyway, there it is. That's him on. Let's just dry for just a second. And we'll look at some of the other parts. So we got the armor plates. Now, ultimately, this is going to go together like this. And I don't want that dragon on there. So it's going to get cut off. And in building this, I'm probably going to go with this shoulder pad instead. I think that feels more Warboss-like to me. And I just think it'll look really cool, kind of off to the side over here, hanging off there. Or even bring the curves back to his head. I don't know. Do something like that on the shoulder. I got out this kit. Is the one of the Def Dreads. I think it's a Def Dread. I had already started using these for the truck I was working on. This one. I already started using the bits. Cause one, I had the double kit that came with 2 Def Dreads. And I decided since I already started using it, I'm going to go ahead and continue using just these as bits. That's the thing I like about Ork kits. I think I've said it before. But you look at an Ork kit and it's essentially, a big old kit full of bits. Because you do whatever you want with the Orks. So, definitely going to cut that off, his arm. And replace it with some kind of cool shoulder pad. I haven't quite decided what yet. But I'll go through these Def Dread kits here and see what on there looks like I would be excited to see as a shoulder pad. Like contemplating even this. Like the front jaw, it's got those 2 horns you put on there. Here's the one. But imagine that as his shoulder pad too. I think that would look pretty rad. That's the Iron Gob. Ooh, look at that. I just said it and it clicked. So I'm probably going to do that. Plus a lot more bits on there. Maybe some hydraulic looking things too. I want him to be a Warboss that's like a big old mega armored Warboss, but he sees himself as naturally that strong. Like that's his thing. You know, that's his shtick. He just believes himself to be so powerful that he doesn't need mega armor. He doesn't need all these things. He doesn't need power axes. He uses ridiculous axes and still cuts through armor. Why? Because it's an Ork, and that's what Orks do. And if they believe it, they can be it. I'm still going to think of a weapon for him, like another weapon possibly to have on him, or maybe magnetize a couple or something. I haven't fully decided on that yet either. That's another thing I'm still thinking about. I know they... actually, I don't know. I have no idea about war bosses and all their arm or all their trinkets and doodads they get. Where's the other? Well, that's sad. Maybe it came off. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, like I said, I don't know what Warboss's typical loadouts are and what the things they can carry and have. But a lot of it's going to come from this Death Dread kit. Because, I mean, for crying out loud, he's on a 60mm base, and so is the Death Dread. Might as well combine the two, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring them two together to make this massive, awesome beastie. So, alright, that's probably dried long enough for me to put the bottom body on. The bottom body? Put the bodies together. Get glue out of here. Sorry, I'm quiet over here. Forgive me. Here is his body. He should just go together fairly easy now. Not have to find the seam like I did a minute ago. Yeah, see, he kind of more or less snapped together now. Look at that dude, man. He's huge. I mean, seriously, that is big. Here is a random duder. I mean, that's huge, and you can't even see it because, yeah, the camera's up too high. God, he's just big, man. He's just big. That is one big dude. So, yeah, I think, I don't know if I want to put his head on yet. Yeah, I'm going to put his head on. Let's go ahead and put his head on, guys. Shall we? I know it's like, oh, you should leave his head off and paint it, because then you can get the tongue. It's no big deal. I can get the tongue anyway. Do I have any bits that need to clean off this guy? Oh, yep. I left something on his head. I almost used a knob head from the Ork sets. They have a lot of Ork figures. I think one of my next Ork video, I'm gonna kind of pull out everything I have and just kind of line them all up and say, okay, this is my starting Ork army. I have no vehicles besides the ones I'm slowly building. I have the helicopters, the death copters or whatever they're called. I do have some of those, and I'm gonna take those, and those are all gonna be converted into like jet bike kind of things, but still run as death copters. Alright, so I'm not going to glue these on, but this is going to kind of show you how this guy looks together. I was playing with a little blue tack earlier, sticky putty, wall putty stuff. I don't know what I did with it. There it is. But I'll put a little bit on here so this holds together a little bit. Let's put it up here in the dragon head. Since all that's going to get cut off, I'm going to be doing all that off camera, probably in between videos, and not try to worry about doing it to show you. But there he is. Look at that guy. That is the base. That is what I'm going to go off of, minus this for him. Now I'm going to build up from there. Like I said, we're going to do change this shoulder pad out to this big old honking thing, probably. Unless I find one, like I said, that works better. Oh no, the iron gob. We're going to do the iron gob. Yeah, that iron thing. Let's see if I can cut it off. He's going to keep the axe the way it is. I may add a couple of other little things to it. Like I said, I want him to use mostly his psychic ability, since all orcs are supposedly naturally psychic. Correct me if I'm wrong, but even if it's not, even if I am wrong, it's still a good, I feel like a good story for them, a good way to play them, like straight up. Orcs are epic as crap, dude. I love where they came from, their little fluffiness, their little funginess, their just raw brutality. I think that's why I like the new Ork models, the Ork models from AOS. I don't want to say Ork. I don't like Ork. Cat! Yeah, I know you hear me. You don't want to go outside, bro. It's sleeting here. But you're going to get up here and make a mess, aren't you? I'm going to have to kick your butt. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it, guys. Oh, he's getting in his places. Oh, there he is. He's just at the window. That's good. I can handle that. All right, so there's the iron gob. Now I could cut off this one and put the iron gob on there, but that's too much. That sticks out too much. I think that'd be a really cool shoulder pad, just kind of off to the side, and I can add like a little, find a small orc head. Yeah, like. Actually, I have a couple of the AOS like bits that I can probably throw on this guy too. I'm rambling, guys. This is pretty much all I'm going to do to this guy today, at least for this video. I just wanted you to see him put together and the basics, the basic size of him, and just how massive he is, and how I think this guy fits perfectly as a Ork Warboss. And this is definitely Big Boss Iron Gob Bug Eater. And yes, there will be some Tyrannid bits hanging off of him, because that's the bugs he enjoys eating. And boy, he does eat them. You should have seen him take on this Carnifex this one time. Jumped straight on it, bit it in the throat, and ripped it apart. It was awesome. So, anyway, guys, I'm done rambling. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be a lot more orcs to come this month. I still haven't decided if I'm just going to dedicate my time solely to orcs, or if I'm going to do... kind of pace myself and do orcs here, do little space marines here, Tau here, and not try to stick to a theme where I get stuck and burned out. You're like, all I'm doing is working on orcs. I'm so bored. Ew. All I'm doing is working on space marines. I want to do something else. I think this is going to be the best thing for me to do it this way. So, anyway, guys, like I said, I love you. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Keep rocking that nerd life, my friends. I'll see you next time.
Oh, that was good stuff. I like that. What's this? What? Nerd life. What's the nerd life? Sounds like fun. He likes work. See you later.